Folks, in my 20 years in the league, I've never seen anything like this. Something so unprecedented, so shocking, so phenomenally game-changing is happening right now. And I guarantee you're about to witness the biggest move in NFL history that's gone completely under the radar. But here's the kicker. There's a secret yet to be uncovered, a piece of this puzzle that could rewrite the entire future of the Green Bay Packers, an insider game-changer that could shake the league to its core. This isn't just a rumor. This is a full-blown seismic shift, and if you're not paying close attention, you're going to miss the most historic transaction of this decade. I'm telling you, lock in, stay glued to the screen, because what I have to reveal is nothing short of legendary. Do you feel the tension in the air? That's because what's coming is a masterstroke, a chess move so bold that even the most seasoned insiders are whispering about it behind closed doors. Now, before I go any further, I need your full attention. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like if you're ready for the truth, and ring that bell. Because if you want to be the first to know exactly what's happening behind the scenes, if you want to get the inside scoop that even the league's top brass is trying to silence, this is your moment. The real story is just starting, and the stakes have never been higher. Now let me take you behind the curtain. Trust me, you've never seen a window into NFL manipulations quite like this. The NFL landscape is shifting, and when you connect the dots, it's clear that a clandestine war is raging for one player, one move that could tip the balance of power forever. What's about to unfold is the culmination of months, maybe even years, of secret negotiations, covert meetings, and hidden agendas. Imagine high-stakes poker where every chip is worth millions, and a single move could decide the fate of a franchise. That's what's happening right now with Quinnen Williams. That's not just a player. That's a piece on a hyper-advanced chessboard, and the Green Bay Packers are poised to make their boldest winning move yet. Let's peel back the curtain and examine the background. Quinnen Williams, the defensive wrecking ball, the game wrecker, has been a star in the making since his rookie year with the Jets. Remember, this guy was a remarkable college talent at Alabama, a dominant force on the line who drew comparisons to a young Aaron Donald. When he entered the league in 2019, expectations were sky-high, and from day one he delivered. He was a game-changer with an innate ability to disrupt plays, stuff the run, and pressure quarterbacks. His burst off the snap, his elite agility for a man his size, he's 6'4", 310 pounds of pure muscle and explosiveness, made him a nightmare for blockers. In his first seasons, Williams showcased his versatility. 12 sacks in 2022, a Pro Bowl nod, and a reputation as the league's most feared interior defender. His 2025 season was no different. He's a relentless force who's improving each year. But here's the wild card. Despite that incredible production, the Jets were embroiled in a rebuild, and his contract situation was rapidly becoming a liability. When Dallas acquired him in November 2025, for a conditional first-round pick, a second-rounder, and a promising young DT in Mazi Smith, it was seen as a smart move for the Cowboys to solidify their defensive front. But it was more than that. It was the league sending out shockwaves. Now here's where things get really interesting. Behind the scenes, sources confirm that the Packers, led by GM Brian Gutekunst and head coach Matt LaFleur, have been privately monitoring Williams' situation for months. The Packers are in a rare position. They've spent the last season rebuilding their defense into a more aggressive, versatile unit. But they're still missing that one piece, a true interior disruptor who can elevate the entire line and, ultimately, the entire defense. And that's exactly where Williams fits perfectly. The Packers' defensive scheme under Gannon is predicated on creating chaos up front, on pressure, and on forcing turnovers. They've built a secondary that's improving, but without a dominant force on the line, their blitz packages and coverage schemes just don't hit the same. Enter Quinnen Williams, a player whose advanced metrics speak volumes. In 2025, he led the league among interior defenders with a 91.7 run defense grade, per PFF, a 14% run-stop rate, and he's regularly pressure-creating, averaging over 50 pressures per season for 4 straight years. His impact extends beyond just stats. He's a game wrecker whose presence shifts an entire defense's approach. Now, imagine him lining up inside Green Bay's 3-4 front, next to Devonte Wyatt, or fostering an even more aggressive scheme that Gannon seeks to install. He's a perfect fit scheme-wise, blending elite run-stopping with the ability to collapse the pocket from the inside. And here, where the whispers get even louder. League insiders are saying that the Packers are prepared to do whatever it takes to bring him home. Salary cap space. They're making it work. Trade capital. They're dangling picks and prospects. The league is buzzing, and the timing is strategic. Rumors suggest that the Packers' front office has been quietly in talks with the Jets for months, with the ultimate goal of orchestrating a blockbuster move this offseason. So how could this trade possibly happen? Picture this. The Packers offer a package that includes multiple high picks, perhaps a future first, and some promising young talent. The Jets, desperate to bolster their roster after a tumultuous season, might consider parting with Williams in a deal that makes sense for both sides. But get this, the league whispers say the Packers are willing to fork over a massive package that even rivals the blockbuster trades of the past, possibly including a high-value player or a lucrative salary dump to make the cap fit. The league's best GMs are already calculating how negotiations could unfold, knowing that losing Williams would be a huge blow to the Jets' front line. But why would Williams leave Dallas? That's the key question. The answer is simple. The Packers are offering a legacy opportunity. They're building a team with the vision of returning to dominance, a roster that could finally snap the Packers out of their recent playoff drought and reestablish their status as NFC contenders. Plus, Williams is at a pivotal point in his career, a player who's just entering his prime, eager to leave a legacy as one of the elite interior defenders of his era. The lure of a historic franchise, packed with tradition, and the chance to be the centerpiece in a defensive renaissance is irresistible. And let's not forget the other side. The league's spies have been buzzing about a secret alliance, whispers of a powerful consortium of owners who are all pushing to land Williams. This is bigger than one team. It's a league-wide chess game. And mark my words, the final move could be announced in the coming weeks, transforming the landscape of the NFC for the next decade. So what does this mean for the Packers? It's not just about adding a star, it's about sending a message. Green Bay is back on the front foot, ready to compete at the highest level, and Williams, that beast inside, is the missing piece they've been hunting for. Imagine his energy, his relentless pursuit of quarterbacks, and his ability to dominate from the interior. That would give the Packers a defensive identity they've been craving for years, a true game wrecker who can evolve their scheme into a league-dominant force. Now, what's truly fascinating, and I've uncovered some exclusive intel that will blow your mind, is the hidden agenda. Word is, the Packers' ownership believes that landing Williams will be perceived as a statement move, a way to reassert their dominance not just in the NFC, but across the league. The move will be celebrated as a masterstroke, a sign that Green Bay is once again a franchise to fear, capable of making the boldest decisions, even if that means outbidding rivals with a package no one else can match. But wait, there's more. The league insiders close to the NFL's inner circle are whispering that this isn't just about now. It's about the future, about positioning Green Bay for a sustained championship run, about building a defense that can carry them for the next 5, maybe even 10 years. And Williams. He's the cornerstone of that vision. His future projections show him dominating for years to come, with no signs of decline, a true franchise player. And what about the ripple effect? The Bengals, Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens are all watching this unfold with trepidation. If Green Bay pulls this off, it sends shockwaves through the league. Rivals will scramble to respond, and the entire NFL landscape will be altered by this one masterstroke. The league is in a state of anticipation, like a giant game of chess where each move is calculated for maximum impact, and the next move could be the Packers' boldest yet. Now here's the most extraordinary part. The league whispers about a surprise twist, an undisclosed billionaire owner involved in secret negotiations, with billions ready to be poured into assembling a defensive super team. This isn't just a trade, it's a declaration of intent. The NFL's new power structure could be taking shape before our eyes, and Green Bay wants to be at the forefront. In conclusion, I'll tell you this, keep your eyes peeled in the coming days. Watch every report, every whisper, every leaked detail. Because what's happening is nothing short of legendary, a move so massive, so bold, it will reshape the NFL for generations. And if there's one thing I know from my 20 years inside the league, when the league goes quiet, that's when the storm is brewing. Now I want to hear your take. Are you ready for Green Bay to make history? Do you believe this trade will happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments, but be ready, because the biggest NFL story of the year is unfolding right now, right behind the curtains, and it's going to blow everything you thought you knew out of the water. Stay tuned, because the countdown to one of the most epic moves in NFL history has already begun.